I'm Josh. This is Fearg. We are new old friends.
Generally, the comedy we produce is a lot funnier than that opening will have you believe. New Old Friends is a new theatre company formed at the beginning of 2008. I suppose technically it's not really that new anymore, is it? But this is our first show that you lucky people are about to watch.
Our fledgling performance, our
the
baby.
world premiere! So New Old Friends are a theatre company formed by myself and Josh.
That's me.
With lots of burping. That was a bit gross, wasn't it?
This is Mate.
Mate.
Yeah, it's stars myself and Fergus and the lovely Andy Dawson, all the way from the lovely city of Gloucester.
Gloucester, as the Americans like to pronounce it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a comedy that we've written by we. Please do not give Andy any credit for the writing of it. He didn't do anything. He's ad-libs like a motherfunker.
Yeah, he's great.
He just milks his part like something chronic. It's just disgusting. Whereas myself and Josh, we
also milk it something chronic.
We milk it, but we wrote it. It's not like it'd be like if you gave birth to a cow.
Why have you suddenly gone slightly cockney again?
I don't know. It happens. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
but it's very funny.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what it's about?
Yeah.
You should know. You're in it. You tell them.
Of course I know.
Should we take it a word at a time?
No. It's about three characters are Will,
Wes,
and Tony.
You were pointing at me because I'm Will, weren't you?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were pointing at me for the next character, and
No.
I thought it was like a pop quiz.
Okay, for those of you who've got incredibly confused, which includes me, he plays Will,
I'm
I
Will.
play Tony,
He's Tony,
and Andy plays Wes.
but he didn't write it.
I think they've got that.
Okay.
Will and Tony share a flat.
It's a good flat.
It's a great flat.
It's a vaguely theatre-shaped flat,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where all of the action happens. And that's not kind of a turn of phrases in the action happens back at the lad's flat. I mean, literally, you only ever see the flat.
Yeah.
And it's a nice flat, it's a lovely flat, and then Wes's roof collapses and he comes to stay.
He's forced to move in.
Yeah, he's forced to move in with Will and Tony. Will and Tony let him live there out of politeness, thinking it's just going to be for a while.
We've been great, really.
Let's not. Honestly, let's not go there. Really. I've got 2 days left. Thank God. That's what I'm going to say. Really.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to remind you
he'll
about
probably be
Camel
cut for the tour.
Oh, can we just tell the story?
You've got to tell it.
Well, we have quite a lot of random conversations, and I rang Josh. When was it? It was about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
We were walking back from rehearsals to the car park, and I saw a woman in leggings with camel toe. I had to ring Josh to let him know. You never saw it,
No.
which is a shame.
No, but I can imagine the gravity of what.
The camel toe was that big, it had gravity.
It did. I had to.
Were the
ring.
things orbiting the camel
It
toe?
was. I had to ring because it was that impressive. That really sums up what it's like working with these guys. Really.
Yeah.
Which, if any of you know, is great. Plans for the future: the stars and beyond, baby.
Yeah, there's a phrase, aim for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars. Now, that shows
Not quite true.
quite a big amount of ignorance for cosmology, because the moon's a lot closer than the stars,
Really
but
is.
we're kind of going with that.
Yeah.
We've submitted the play, which is very good. You'll enjoy it.
You
we
may
submitted the
have
play.
already enjoyed it if you're watching this.
Yeah, no, actually, you probably would have, because I always watch the feature first, and then the bonus extras.
But we have been cunning and not given away any of the kind of integral plot in this.
No.
I die. No, I don't.
The aliens come in the end.
Sorry.
I would
By-
be
by aliens,
surprised.
I
I would
mean
not be
British
surprised
people.
if aliens from Mars were to come down and land halfway through.
I would do the one that you want me to do now, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
It won't make any sense. But it involves someone being sodomized. So yeah, we're going to take it. We've submitted it to the Royal Court for their playwriting competition. Although the version that we've submitted them doesn't bear a huge amount of resemblance to the play that is on this recording. So there's that possibility. We're almost certainly going to perform it somewhere else at some point on a tour-ish type thing.
Like in
hopefully.
Gloucester.
Like in Gloucester.
Like in Gloucester.
Potentially next year's Edinburgh, where they'll give us bottles of fizzy water.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or we'll buy them ourselves.
yeah. Then for the actual company itself, outside of Mate, my pet project that I want to do next is an adaptation of Jonathan Safran Foer's novel, Everything is Illuminated. It's been adapted into a film already, which is great, but I think it would work brilliantly on the stage. Whereas J-Man...
J-Man?
I've never called him J-Man.
J-Man.
Is that me?
I've just thrown that in there
Like
for
T-Dog.
this interview.
I think he means me.
I mean, Josh Blogger.
Yeah, I have slightly alternate aims, although everything shall be illuminated at some point. We're going to branch out and possibly do a little bit of a short film venture with Marc Brown Productions. It's a wonderful production company.
Does Marc Brown Productions have a production company name?
Possibly a little thing involving guns, just because it's fun. Possibly what started out as a romantic comedy and has now changed into a more hot fuzz style of thing. I also plan to hold hands with Andy quite a lot.
Are you guys holding hands? Are you bonding in front of me?
I'm not picking that up.
Oh,
You're not picking it up.
I'm missing bonding and I feel hurt by that. Stage related matters. There is another idea for a stage play bubbling away in the background with a potential title of the post-postal generation, just because I really like the phrase. If you think about it, it works. It takes a while. And then quite possibly, and I would go so far as to say probably the next thing we do on stage will be a sketch show.
I'm sorry guys, I've just let one go.
Are you dirty, dirty stopper?
Yeah, I've got sorry.
Oh, somebody get the man a cork and bottle.
Let's see what you've done there.
If you are watching this and you do work in the cork and bottle, I'm in love with the landlady.
Is she the landlady?
I assume
She's
so.
not the landlady, she's
The
just
chef.
the head chef.
But she lives above it as well.
Does she?
Yeah.
She's a living fucking pizza maker. Come
Will
on.
you explain the Ferg, please? Ferg?
Hang on. Mark just said mockingly she's a live-in pizza maker. Can you imagine anything better, people of DVD land, than a hot woman
Him
that
cutting
lives
all
in
this.
your house baking you pizzas? What would be better than a live-in pizza maker?
Too hot.
Oh! This is one for you to ponder. No legs or no
No,
arms?
I was just
No legs or no arms?
But for a pizza maker, you have to.
You have to have the
legs.
arms. But we discussed that arms are better anyway.
Did we?
I think so.
I think you've got to have legs
Really?
wrapped around you.
Yeah, but I like the great cupping of the balls.
See,
You won't be picking this up on camera, but I'm actually perfectly proportioned. Josh likes to say that I'm freakishly tall.
You are the tallest person in the world.
see, I'm not the only one.
I've got a really long arse.
Long arse.
The longest arse
Yeah,
in the world.
there's some great photos which we might hide away somewhere on this DVD
We're not
if
getting
Mark
those
has that
photos out.
technology
We're not getting those photos
about
out.
my long arse.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
I mean, hang on, I just said about. I just photos about my long arse. That implies
That means
some
the
kind
area around his arse.
yeah, that means there's some kind of like photojournalistic.